I took the night bus because it was cheaper. That's the only reason. The city cuts corners after midnight. Fewer routes, fewer drivers, fewer questions. If you're awake that late, the system assumes you know what you're doing. I didn't. The bus stop was almost invisible. No shelter, no bench. Just a bent signpost and a flickering streetlight humming like it was struggling to stay awake. According to the transit app, the bus would arrive at 12:47 a.m. At 12:46, the streetlight went out, not flickered, died. The road went black in a way that felt intentional. Then I heard the engine. The bus rolled in without headlights, coasting the last few meters like it didn't want to announce itself. The doors opened with a long, tired hiss. No one got off. The driver didn't look at me. I hesitated. The digital route display above the windshield was blank, not broken, empty. I stepped inside. The interior lights were dim, yellowed, like nicotine had stained the air itself. The bus smelled old, not garbage old, not mold old, more like a room that had been sealed for years and recently reopened. Every seat was empty. I dropped my fare into the box. It didn't make a sound. The driver still didn't look at me. He wore the standard uniform cap, jacket, but everything about him looked slightly wrong. His shoulders were too still. His hands stayed locked at 10 and 2 like they'd been glued there. No breathing. I sat halfway down the aisle. The doors closed. The bus pulled away. That's when I noticed something odd. The windows didn't reflect the inside of the bus. No lights, no seats, no me. Just darkness. We passed my stop. I stood up. "Hey," I said. "You missed." The driver raised one finger. Just one. Not turning his head. Not speaking. The finger trembled slightly, like it was heavy. I sat back down. The bus turned onto a road I didn't recognize. The city thinned, buildings spaced farther apart. Streetlights disappeared one by one, until the only light left was the dull glow inside the bus. At the next stop, someone got on. I heard the footsteps before I saw them. Slow, wet, heavy. The doors closed behind whatever had entered. I didn't turn around. I didn't need to. I could feel it standing in the aisle. Close. Too close. The bus started moving again. Another stop. More footsteps. Then another. And another. Each time, the bus filled not with bodies, but with presence. The air grew thick. The lights dimmed further. The smell changed, layered with something sour and metallic. I realized something then. No one ever got off. My phone buzzed in my pocket. I didn't remember turning it back on. No signal. No bars. Just a notification. Next stop, you stay seated. I stared at the screen until it went black. The bus slowed. This stop looked wrong. No sign. No pavement. Just a stretch of dirt road bordered by trees that leaned inward like they were listening. The doors opened. Cold air rushed in. The footsteps behind me stopped. I felt dozens of eyes, unseen, unfelt focus on me. The driver finally spoke. "You can get off," he said. His voice sounded like it hadn't been used in a long time. "But you won't know where you are." I swallowed. What happens if I stay? The driver paused. The bus idled. Then he said, "You'll forget why you wanted to leave." Something brushed the back of my seat. A hand. Too cold. Too light. I stood up. The aisle felt longer than before. As I stepped down, the bus lights flickered. I turned back. Every seat was occupied now. Not with people, with shapes that tried very hard to look like people. The doors closed. The bus pulled away without headlights. The road went silent. I walked for hours. No signal, no landmarks, just trees, and the sound of my own breathing slowly convincing me I was still real. Eventually, I reached a road, a normal one. Cars passed. A ride home. I never took the night bus again. I deleted the transit app. I told myself it was exhaustion, a stress hallucination. Until last week, I was waiting at a red light. A bus passed through the intersection. No headlights. Empty route display. And for just a second, through the window, I saw someone sitting halfway down the aisle, staring straight ahead, trying to remember where they were supposed to get off.